Hi, my name is Leslie Case, and this is in response to our upcoming oral history project. We had to make some responses to some things that we read and viewed. First and foremost, I'd like to comment on the Alex Haley piece. I think I saw the movie Roots when it first came out. I was young, and I remember it was disturbing because there was a lot of hardcore slave scenes, and then in high school I read a little bit of Roots, written by Alex Haley, and but it wasn't until now where I actually delved into what his own version and experience, finding his ancestors and the roots, and it was just really good. I wish there was more. I couldn't stop. I couldn't put the book down. I just kept reading it, and there were just some great parts, but I have to say the part where he actually when he got to Africa and met with the various tribe members from the Jufar, the village of Jufar, and how they were just looking at each other and sizing one another up, and there was that they all still shared the same kind of language, and oh please. Okay, so my favorite quote that Alex Haley wrote in his little passage here was, I never ever verbally could convey the physical power of emotional occurrences. And he wrote that when he met the tribe, and when he was surrounded by all those people, and it's amazing. I love that quote. It's such an awesome quote. Convey the physical power of emotional occurrences. You can just imagine what he was going through as he was surrounded by 40 some odd people, and again, they were sharing inflections and expressions and gestures and making noises. And then of course the last passage was just awesome. It actually brought tears to my eyes. It was very emotional. But when the women were giving him their babies, and later on Alex had found out that that was their way of saying, through this flesh, which is us, we are you and you are us. That's like so profound. You know, if we only believed in that, if each and every one of us believed in that every day, everyone, all ethnicities and cultures, and black, white, Puerto Rican, Spanish, Muslims, you know, if we only believed in that, maybe we wouldn't be in crazy times that we have. So anyway, I love that. That was really great. The videos were really neat. I love the Sicilian American experience. How the older gentleman went over to, gosh, was it Germany, and met Olga, and how he brought her back, and that was a great story. And the daughter kind of talked about what she remembered as a child. That was neat. And then the other videos I really liked too, about the physically disabled. I made a comment on that last week. And the families of war. Yeah, just those were really neat. They're very emotional, all these passages and videos. You could really see the devastation and what people remember, and how they remember it, and as if it was almost yesterday. And I think that's the greatest thing about an oral history video, is that you can share that. Let's see, the Storycorps, that was really cool. I am so glad I found this, because I truly enjoyed watching some of these videos. Which one did there are a few that stood out for me. The adoption of the man, the man who adopted the young boy. The other two women who traveled to over 125 countries, and what they shared and remembered. That was really neat. And then there was a mother and a daughter who reunited after the mother put the daughter up for adoption. Very, very heartworthy. I can't think right now. But it was neat. I'm really enjoying watching these. And what topics were most engaging and most compelling? I think the ones that really pulled at your heartstrings, the emotion that comes out through this. And I kind of like history, and I like to sit and listen to an older gentleman or woman talk about her youth and what they remember. I think that's what I liked most about the Alex Haley piece, is what he remembered as a boy and what he did with it. And I found myself going to Wikipedia and looking up Alex Haley and finding out all these neat things. I didn't know he was a member of the U.S. Coast Guard, and they actually made a cutter. They named a cutter after him, a Coast Guard cutter. So all kinds of neat things kind of open up when you watch these oral histories. So, oh boy. So my topic, I'm thinking, is I have an excellent, wonderful Jewish lady friend who is from Brooklyn, New York. And I may interview her and ask her to relay her Jewish culture and history and what she remembers as a young girl. I want to say that her grandparents, this is something I'm going to have to find out, but her grandparents were either part of the Holocaust or knew someone who was part of it. So I think that might be something interesting. I have to say, though, after watching all these videos and reading the different passages and so forth, I have a couple of different ideas going in mind. I wish my grandparents were still alive. How cool would that be? I wish I knew someone who was close to me that was older that I can interview. But I'm going to think a little bit more about this, and I mean, I might even go back to the local library and see if I can find an older person there and perhaps ask to interview them. I might go that route. But if I go the Jewish route, that my friend who is Jewish and her culture and talking about the Holocaust, that might be good too, because you know, that was a crazy time in history, and what people remember was yeah, definitely crazy. Okay, bye-bye.